Hey everybody, it is Laura with Laura and the Party Animals, and I just turned on the TV to now hear about another mass shooting, this time in Orlando. Folks, stop the mass shootings. This is horrible. Okay, this is going out to the people who, if you guys are having a problem, please speak to somebody. You'd be surprised. We will listen, folks. I know how hard it has been, especially on you younger folks. Oh my gosh, I mean, this COVID deal with the government putting people that were not sick, in confinement, sitting there confining us to our homes, putting masks on us for the people that were not sick. This whole thing has been ridiculous. The whole thing has been stupid. I never thought I'd see the day that this would happen, and I am so sorry, especially for you younger folks who have been confined in for no reason. I mean, it's been horrible, guys. But don't go shoot up your general population because of this. None of us did this, okay? You are contributing to us to constantly have to fight for our right to bear arms. That is our right, and the more that you people go do shootings, the more they want to go penalize us for it. Us people would never do something like this. And I am so sorry that any of you could even think of doing something like that. And you must be hurting really, really bad if you have or you are thinking about it. But we will help. We are there to talk to you folks. Please consider what I'm saying, because literally we need our guns. How are any of us going to protect against a foreign invader, Russia or China or anybody else trying to destroy Americans, destroy our country? If our guns are taken away from us, guys, then what? Huh? Are you just going to let a communist country take over us because, a few people have gone out there and shot up stuff because they're angry or they're upset? Come on, folks. You will regret it. And again, this video is to anybody who is on the edge, who is at the breaking point. I am begging you to consider talking to some of us. We will be there for you. Please, do not go shoot up the people that would have your back in a war, which is going to be your fellow Americans. Who do you think is going to be protecting your, how do I say this on YouTube? Who's going to protect you? Who is going to be your comrade in arms? Your fellow Americans are, people. That is the people that are going to be by your side. And you people want to shoot them? Why do you want to shoot at people that haven't done anything to you? Do you think any of us, I know I wasn't, for any of this confinement, for mask, or any of this? I thought it was horrible. Why in the world would you sit there and pretty much treat the uninfected like the infected and confine them at home and put stuff over their face? I still, for the life of me, I'm just sitting here. Even now, 3 years later, I still just go, wow. And you don't understand what it took for people like me to try to protect our freedoms. And our most important freedom that we have in the Bill of Rights is our right to bear arms. People, that is number one, because without our right to bear arms, we have no right or way, I can't say right, we have no way of protecting all our other rights. Think about it. That is the one right that can protect all our other freedoms. And you people out there doing mass shootings, you are contributing for the people wanting to take our freedoms away. Because you know what? These few people that want to control everything, Folks, you are giving them the power to control everything by doing something like mass shootings. So I beg of you, please reconsider thinking about anything like that. Reconsider talking to us. Like I said, I will be there for you. We will all be there for you. But until you talk to us, we don't know to talk to you. We don't know how to be there for you. Please understand what I am saying. Please. It's so important. And you, any of you capable of doing the mass shootings, folks, I know that's you must be having a horrible time at whatever it is. I don't know. There's, people all the time that do bad things to other people. And I do have to believe that, overall, the population is good. I mean, the majority of people are good. You have a few bad people out there, and a lot of them, not all of them, these people with massive amounts of money trying to control our government, even though they're not elected officials. It's unbelievable. Don't think we haven't struggled with this. But you are needed. Each and every one of you are needed. Do you know, all you video gamers out there that might have been stuck in the house, do you know how awesomely good you would be in the military at running our drones? Oh my God, you would be incredible. You would be so needed. You would become heroes in your own right. And listen to what I'm saying. I mean, you would be so important in so many ways. And you are so important in so many ways. But I don't know how to tell you that without being on a one-to-one basis. And please seek help. We are there to talk to you. I know I am. I know I am there to talk to whoever might be having a hard time. It's just been a horrible situation. I grew up in the 80s when we had so much more freedom, and I can't imagine being confined at home or going by, any of this stuff that's happened with COVID. Growing up in the 80s, I don't know that we would have listened to them. I don't think we would have obeyed them. But we couldn't have acted it out in a mass shooting or mass destruction or going and hurting the very people that are going through the exact same thing you are. And the people that wanted no part of this. And to be down in Florida, you guys have the best governor in the union. I'm telling you, you guys are so lucky in Florida. And we're very, very lucky in Texas as well. We have a great governor as well. So it's hard for me to know why this would even occur in Florida, because you guys have, out of so many of the states, you guys basically have the most freedom. And Texas, we're not far behind you. We're very close in that aspect. But please reconsider. Listen to what I'm telling you. And again, this video is for those folks having a hard time that might be going through stuff that none of us understand. And I do know this, okay? I am a crime victim, okay? I understand that. I have had to fight for our protection, fight for our right to stand our ground. Don't think I haven't. Don't think I'm just making a video on here and not knowing what I'm talking about, folks. I am knowing what I am talking about. Unfortunately, I've had to go through this some of myself, but through that process, I have learned to listen to what I say. Please. You are needed and you are cared about. We care about you. We love you. You just don't understand that. You are my fellow American. And that means so much to me. And that means so much to so many of us. You are cherished, okay? Truly. You are precious and you are cherished. So please, please, if you are considering anything like this, don't. And you know what? Get out, folks. Go out in the sun. Don't watch all the violent video games. Hey, you know what? Don't think I'm not over here playing on the Oculus. I love my Oculus. I love it. But if I was on there every single day, I have to limit myself to a few hours a week, or I would try to spend my whole life on that thing because it is awesome. So I do know, why you guys like this kind of stuff, but you do got to get out. You got to get sun. There's a ray, I don't know the name of the ray, in the sun that your brain needs. It creates a chemical reaction to stop any kind of, depression, or at least help stop any kind of depression. But if you don't get out and go do those very things that allow you to get that, then this can create a bad, chemical, and, really cause you some depression. With that comes anger. Maybe you're going through other things on top of that. And I get it. It's just like a big domino effect. But please make a point to get out. Make a point to try to be social, even if it's just being social with just one person. That one person can make every difference in your life. And I will make future videos to this. My heart goes out to all those folks and those families who were just shot in this Orlando deal. It's just like one after another, and sorry, that's the chinchilla going on. I don't know why this is just happening so much lately. But people don't let it contribute. It was what it's happening. It's contributing to the people who are already in control, who are trying to take our way of freedoms. It's just giving them that much more ammunition to try to do so. So please help us who want to keep our freedoms. And if you are one of those that want to keep your freedoms, and obviously if you have guns, you probably want to try to keep your freedoms, right? That right to bear arms would be important to you. Okay? Because it is very, very important. And I can go on and on and on and on and forever. So I'll get off right now, but please reach out to us. Please. Okay? You will be surprised. We are there for you. Okay? You guys take care.